Is do just a quick question. Do you think that most people even know what they want out of a relationship?
I don't. I think people have an idea in which um I think is okay as well, but I don't think that people fully know what they want.
And see, and the reason I ask is because somebody might say, I want marriage. Yeah, but what do you want? What do you hope to gain out of marriage? And what do you want that other person to provide you to let you know that that is the person that you want to marry? Um,
I think people know that. I think that people know what they're attracted to, what it is that they desire, what they want, what they're looking for. I do think that they know that part. Um,
Can I
do
butt in real quick? This
eh,
real. Do you think that you say you think people they know what they want, but I don't think necessarily what they want is what they actually need.
that's something different. I think that you understand what you need at different points in your life. What it is that we needed 10, 15 years ago is something completely different for most people now. So that's why I think that it's okay to not know exactly what it is that you want, because that's ever evolving,
so this is so
especially with women.
so you know that the trope of 6 foot, six figure, six pack, at least 6 inches. You know that trope that they say that they want, but that doesn't really tell you what they want. Like, what do you want out of it? What do you hope to achieve? What is your goal? And when I say want, I look at it from more from that aspect. Like, what is your goal from this relationship overall? What do you hope to achieve, and what do you need to see in order to know that you have reached that goal? I think most people don't know. I think most people, when they get into a relationship, they don't have a clue. I think that they fall in love. For us men, we fall in love with that fat ass and them big titties and a little bit of submissiveness, and maybe she can cook a little bit. But what do we really want? What do we want to get from her? What are the intangible things that we're actually looking for to say yes, that's the one? Because there are tons of women with fat asses that can cook with a little bit of submissiveness. Why her? Why that person? And vice versa for women. Yeah, you might find a dude that has that perfect 8.3 inches that you like, and he's 6'1", and shit, he might make $120,000 a year, so he fits into that six-figure category. But what do you truly want from him? If it's solely sex, then maybe you need to reevaluate the way you express you want your relationships to be. If it's more than that, maybe you need to really look in the mirror and say, what is it that I hope to get from this relationship, from this person? And then what do I have to offer that person? That is the other side of that coin. Do I have what that other person is looking for? I don't think we have real enough excuse me. I don't think we have real enough conversations um, early enough to determine if, in fact, that this person is a fit for you. because you got to have these real conversations. The little things that I just mentioned, you got to have those conversations. Otherwise, you'll find yourself 7 years in, and you just wasted all of that time because you've gotten tired of the fact that he leaves his shoe in the middle of the floor because what you want is a tidy man. Did you even consider that? So I don't think most people know what they want. And that was the reason why I asked it. Do you think beyond surface level that most people actually know what they want?
But I think that I
I
think
think
that
that I think there's a difference between a preference and what you actually end up working with, right? In your mind, if somebody says, "Oh, what's your ideal person?" Of course, you're gonna shoot for the stars, but then when you end up falling in love with somebody, he ain't nothing like the stars you shot for, right? So one is just okay, if I can put down, oh, ideally, this is what I want. You're gonna always put down like your dream, right? But that doesn't mean that that's the only thing that you're dating, because you may fall for a guy who don't meet none of that. Most people do, and that's men and women alike. So I think that when people say they want certain things, I take that with a grain of salt. That's like it's a dream because you ain't met him yet. But when you meet a person, it's so much deeper than that superficial list that you have. Because, like I said, most people aren't with the people that they claim they want this, and this, and they ain't with it. They end up not even being with that type of guy. Period. So,
yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that I think the only way to know what you want is to experience what it is that you don't want. You know what I'm saying as well. So they could a woman could get with that guy that has those all of those credentials or whatever, but what comes with it you know what I'm saying, and what cost are you going to have to pay to have that type of man? Or even with women, if a man wants a woman that's, you know, 5'5" with brown eyes and a fat ass, then and she dresses provocatively, then, you know, all right, well, you can get that, but what's going to come with that? Are you willing to deal with what's going to come with that? And shit, most people don't know until they get in that situation. So I think that another part of that is you know, they got to go through it. So even with old boy that Shan was talking about earlier, I think that he's still going to try and ride that wave, and with that experience that he'll have with that, he's going to then realize, okay, well, no, I don't want to deal with this type of woman.